when you put something to a song, somebody else will relate to it. And I feel like it actually creates a sense of connectedness with other people too. My family moved here when I was in grade 9. At the time, it kind of came as a surprise to my siblings and I, but my parents had been planning for us to move to Vancouver for a while. My parents sort of thought that this would be a better place with a bit more opportunities than what we had in Austria. And yeah, I was just like an awkward teenager who didn't want to move, but in the end I was very happy that we did end up moving here. I come from a multi-generational family of Persian musicians, so my mom and her dad are both Persian singers. And so I had a huge influence of that growing up, but then I also, because we lived in the West my whole life, grew up listening to a ton of pop music, a ton of like R&B, hip-hop. So like when I was about 3 or 4, I remember sitting in my parents' basement and listening to Gugush and then listening to Michael Jackson in the same sitting. So all that stuff really created a unique blend of inspirations for me.
از اون که خاطره جالبی بود، یعنی صدای تو رو شجریان شنید و خیلی تعریف کرد و صدای قشنگی داره و خوشبختانه دنبال همون سلیقه و راه خودت رفتی و موفق بودی و هستی و خواهی بود.
I used to be super shy as a kid, and even up until sort of my early 20s, I had a really hard time performing my own songs. I would always stick to covers because I guess it's just a whole other layer of vulnerability to say I wrote this song, this is the experience that inspired that song, and then have people listen to it. And I guess I was worried that people were gonna maybe think it wasn't good enough or that I was gonna be judged for it. But eventually I just kind of said, like, I don't know, I guess just something came over me where I just decided that, like, screw it, I'm gonna go for it. And I did, and it was received really well, like better than I could have imagined. And so from then on, I've just grown more and more self-confidence. I don't wanna lose my mind for someone like you. Tissa Rahim. When I switched from doing covers to my original music, it was just so nice when people came up to me after my set and they would talk to me about how this particular moment in this song resonated with them, or this particular line or something, it made them think of something that happened to them in their lives. And as I become more confident as an artist, I'm also becoming more confident as a person. I've been sort of on a journey of just like self-love, I guess. As cheesy as that sounds, it's very important though, I think. It's just made me a much more confident person. The stronger I feel like I'm becoming as an artist in all aspects, like my writing, my performance, my collaborations. It's made a huge impact on my life. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta listen to your intuition, because I think your intuition is right basically 99 to 100% of the time. If you're willing to listen to it, it will guide you into the right direction, because mine has always told me that music is what gives you life and it's what gives you energy, and that's what you should be doing.